What?
What?
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
You looking at my Instagram? You dirty, dirty devil.
You're the dirty devil
I
after
am
what
not.
I've seen on that screen.
Would you stop? Oh, look, there's my brother already saying Lollerpool.
It's Scotty's bro.
My brother supports Everton. Oh, no, you're not. Turn on your mic there.
Now there
we
Hey,
go.
you're in.
My brother supports Everton, so he takes every opportunity when Liverpool lose to like try and dig in the boot.
Oh.
Does your brother call you Scotty?
No, I don't think so. No, because he's also Scotty.
Yeah, he's also Scottish.
That is true.
well, my
And your
dad's-
your dad's a Scotty.
My
as well.
dad's Scotty. My younger brother, I don't think my younger brother's called Scotty as much.
So you're the only one nicknamed Scotty in your family, or is your brother called Scotty by
No,
his
my
mate?
brother's Scotty is. Yeah. And my dad was Scotty as
Yeah.
well.
No way.
Yeah, a long line of Scotties.
Long line of Scotty.
It's the only real nickname that you can have, I think,
Yeah.
if you've got Scott as your surname.
Definitely, yeah.
It makes sense. Oh, yeah, he's after saying up the toffees. Screw that guy. Jeez, we got a good few. It's going to be just him now the whole time. And my dad. Oh, God.
Slagging us.
Biggest fans.
Oh, we got Donald O'Brien in there as well.
Hey, Donald.
And the hot box sauna boys. What's happening, lads? Bertie,
Yeah.
bring us in.
No.
Go on, you
Lead
big
us in, Bert.
salty.
You do such a good job of it.
Yes, we are back. This is episode 43. Yeah. Welcome to the JB Waffle Hour. Yeah. Hope you all enjoyed last week's episode 42, on the double, where we talked to Sarah about meat football. Yeah. Meat football. Make sure to rate, like, share, follow, subscribe to the podcast wherever you see it, and drop us an email at the jbwafflehour@gmail.com, or check out all the Insta social things at the JB Waffle Hour, because it's the same everywhere you go.
Love it.
Instagram is awesome. We do loads of stuff on Instagram.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Apart from when I wasn't in work because I didn't have access.
Yeah, you were off for, what, 2 weeks?
And then just
A
a
week?
A week, yeah.
A week. How was the weekends? How was your weekend?
My weekend
lads?
was good. Brought the kids to like a play centre. So, yeah, and that was it really for the Saturday, and then work Sunday.
Oh, work Sunday?
Working Sunday.
Why is
working
that?
Sunday.
I work every Sunday now lately, just,
Busy
Every
dur-
Sunday?
take a Wednesday off, spend time
You're,
with the kids.
you're like your man,
Oh,
what's
right.
his name?
Oh, you don't work 6 days. You take
Well,
another
the
day off.
real reason is that I save like 75 quid a day on the crash, but it's also
Oh.
a good day to hang out with
That's
the
pretty
kids. Yeah.
So can you choose to do... Sorry, I'm away from the mic, everybody.
He's fiddling with my wire here. at the minute.
There you go.
Thank you, Scotty.
There you go.
Okay.
So can you choose to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
With my
Friday,
work.
Sunday? Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to work 5 days a week, so I just choose those 5 days.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
That's very handy.
Yeah, handy enough.
And what if like a certain venue isn't open? And did you have to sell to any certain venues or anything, or you
No,
just
everything's online, so I work in the office.
Oh,
Online.
brilliant.
The World Wide Web.
Yes.
So you did
Like
a
the-
work weekend, kind
Like
of
the
thing.
way you went to cost and didn't get those anything.
Well, the reason that I was quite rushed today, actually,
Oh.
in getting here, I was over in that boy training the under 12s.
Do you know in that
Smooth.
picture on App Boy, you look like you're wearing a suit?
I was wearing a suit. Yeah, it was black tie. I'm a black tie coach.
Oh, really? Not just for FA Cups, like all day, every day,
All-
black tie coach.
Even at training, I'm running around in the tux. Like,
Class.
yeah, the under 12s won the league. I've been there for I think 4 games now.
the last 4, got them over the line.
Oh, up until then, they were 7-0 until I got there, and then when they won the league, they were 11-0. So I think I was the difference really in getting them to
Oh.
that 11-0, or was it 10-0? Maybe it was 10-0.
Okay.
So yeah, got them across the line, and they're champions. And then the A team,
Just come in at the last minute there just to, get the
yeah,
glory.
I'll wear the suit. So yeah, and then the A team they won their league today as well. So
Oh, very
they're
good.
12Bs and 12As won their league too. So
How'd you get roped in that? Because that's not the ladies, like, because your little one plays, isn't she?
yeah, I do a little bit with the 8s the odd time, but not much. But the guy who manages the 12s is my old coach from when I played senior,
All right.
and he saw me at one of the 8s games, and he was like, "Oh, do you want to help me out doing coaching for this one as well?" So yeah, went up and
Oh,
started
and
helping.
when are
them.
you going to do the UFA license?
Oh, I've got that done already.
Oh, excellent.
I did that there. Was it Tuesday? Just an online course,
Mm.
Learning
Okay.
Cloud over in Drogheda.
3 hours.
Yeah. There's nothing really to it, really, in fairness. But yeah, that's
Good
it.
stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. That was my weekend. Bertie, how about you? How was your weekend, buddy?
We played championship on Saturday. We lost.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that's a pity.
Who are we
Wasn't
playing
great.
against?
Carner Ross.
Carner Ross.
Now,
That's our last
I've heard
round.
a lot about
You
Carner
can't
Ross.
say Carner Ross and not say hey after it.
Like they
Carner
literally,
Ross hey.
they actually go out to the field and lift cattle up above their heads. Like, how can you compete against them?
They
lads?
are cattle, Carlo Ross.
I know all them North Me teams. They're all very hard teams, you know.
Are they?
They're Frank O'Reilly back as well, so that helped.
Who is this?
We were missing.
Is this Blight or
We were missing
Boards Mill?
15 people. Go on, huh?
Is this Boards Mill?
Yeah, Boardmill, yeah.
Right. And sorry, you won or lost?
Oh, we lost.
Oh, you lost. So that's 2 in a row now.
No, we lost all 4 games.
Oh, you've played 4 games since last
yeah,
time
yeah,
we talked.
That's the last round now.
We should
so,
move on from this.
Yeah. We will come back to it again in the.
But the ladies have their second round on Wednesday.
Right.
So
Again, the ladies are going to save the day.
Absolutely, of course they are.
Absolutely.
is it too early to go on to that? No.
Save humanity. No, I've got news to do. Is the championship after that?
Championship was when tonight.
Okay. We'll talk about that after the news then.
Excellent.
Okay, we go news.
News.
No little segue. What actually? Before we do, what's the score now? 2-0. Oh Jesus! What is happening? The world is upside down.
They're fact.
Man United are losing, or we're winning 2-0.
And you bring Fabinho on.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway,
Did
no-
Man
there's
United
no
like
depth.
lose a load of games?
yeah, they're
Yeah.
terrible.
They're terrible at the minute.
They're absolutely terrible. I
But
don't
they're
know.
losing. They're
Well,
winning.
everyone's going to blame Harry Maguire, and
Harry
rightly so.
Maguire. Well, at least if this gets rid of Harry Maguire, then I'm all for it. I hate that guy. We had a few little bits of correspondence actually today on the Instagram.
You put up a question, didn't you?
Yanni John.
I did
Oh,
yawn.
look at your nose. We must talk about that book actually at some stage.
Oh yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We could do a whole podcast out of
On books.
self-improvement stuff.
Probably could actually. Yeah. Me and John are reading the same book at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I listened to some books.
All right.
You audiobook it.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Audio book it.
yeah.
So yeah, we must do one on that book.
You will.
Okay.
What page are you on?
Ooh, I'm quite early in, like 33 or something. I'm very early on. I'm just at the point of where he's like, just tell yourself that you'll wake up happy in the morning, and then you'll wake up happy.
There we go.
That's it.
Love that page.
I love that page.
That was literally the only words on the page.
I keep going back to that page.
Font 72.
yeah. So yeah, what was I going to say? Will I go to the news?
Yeah,
Yes, we went
we're
to
on the
the
news.
Oh, sorry, the correspondence. Sorry,
Yeah,
earlier
okay.
on, we had someone ask us about restaurants. I know we've done a pod on restaurants, haven't
Yeah,
we?
we've talked about places.
Best places to go for lunch. Just a quick one, other than the shout-outs were Chekhov's and Bective Mill.
Yeah.
Or no, not Bective Mill, Bective Stud.
Stud, yeah.
Bective Mill's good to go to as well.
I think they're called Back to Tea Rooms. I think that's what they're
Yeah,
going
all
for.
right.
tea rooms, yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
Back to
okay.
Tea Rooms at Back to
It
Stud.
wasn't successful every time I went there, though. It was either the first time we went, it was full, and then the second time I went, it just brought the kids on a Wednesday. It was jammed.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I was there on Tuesday morning. Got pancakes.
So you have to do not a peak time for Bective Stud.
Yeah, because I was there before 2:30, which was after lunch.
Mm.
Then we were there that time at lunch and it was busy. I was there in the morning and it was grand as well. So
So anywhere else outstanding in Meath? I like the Hill of Tara actually. The place up at the Hill of Tara is lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, Maguire's.
Yeah.
Is that's called? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
I hear good things about waffles in Oldcastle, but I haven't got there yet.
That's the name of the actual place, isn't it?
Waffles,
we
yeah.
have to go out
No
there.
way.
Yeah. Eventually we'll
Out
get
to
there.
Waffles. And then the other piece of correspondence was about, what was it about actually?
Stories and Trim or something.
Oh, yeah, it was Trim
Old
stories.
school
Any
stories.
old school?
Old wives' tales.
Yeah, like any stories that you heard about Trim growing up that I honestly couldn't
think-
think of anything.
No,
I
like
think
ghost stories?
I think we
Yeah,
had.
I guess
We
the Blue
had
Nun.
one of our original ones was like episode 3 or 4 was all about old school trim, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, the Matchbox Car Park was episode 1. So
Yeah.
if you haven't listened to that, please go back to the start and listen all the way through. We have 43 episodes.
We did John and the Blue Nun. Remember
Nun,
that
yeah,
one?
that was Blue Nun.
That's
right?
another
That
one.
was ghost stories we done.
How was
Oh yeah, we should do another ghost stories one. That was class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drove home very scared that evening.
Hmm.
Okay, my news for today. Leitrim politician wants Ireland to ban hen and stag parties.
Yeah.
What is that
Loser.
about? She wants it to be a ban outright on them in Ireland. She slammed the nature of these scandalous single-gender parties and called the industry workers to take responsibility for the matter.
Is it just in her town she wants it banned?
No,
Like,
throughout Ireland.
Oh, yeah, because Carrick-on-Shannon is really one that gets hit a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's class for hens and stags. Like,
yeah.
There's a great food place in there, the Honesty restaurant.
What?
Carrick-on-Shannon.
The Honesty Restaurant.
Yeah, it's where the old KFC used to be on the bin.
They've no cashiers. You have to be really honest and put the money down as you leave.
I'm not sure that's where they're going with it. But I think it's something like 90% of their produce comes from their own farm. This is only like 10 miles outside Carrick-on-Shannon. So.
Very
Yeah.
good. Very good. What's your opinion of pub crawls and stags and hens? I love them. They're great crack. But I'm of the age where I love going out and drinking and stuff. What do you think?
Well, I like John's. That was good.
What did you do for yours?
Kilkenny.
All right. Drinking. Hold on, let's just check if the wife's online. Hold on.
Is she on the Insta Live there?
Not sure. No.
I wasn't going to give any details. I'm just saying I enjoyed it.
Not at all. I can't remember most
I
of
was
it. that
I was
weekend.
only on four or five.
It was a calm stag party.
Yeah.
Just went
But-
from pub to pub
I don't know why. How many have you been on?
into the left bank. Oh, I've
I've
been
been
on
a few,
5 or
yeah.
6 or 7. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I've only been on 4 or 5.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be that major of a thing.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I was never on like a wild stag party where like they handcuffed like a dwarf to his arm and stuff like that. I haven't done it. Every stag party I've been has been like just a few drinks in the pub and then back to the hotel
Yeah.
and that was it.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't think it'd be too many mental ones, but I
No.
have been to ones where it's been like loud,
Yeah.
and we nearly got kicked out of a hotel once.
Are you better off doing like inviting loads of people and like staying in Ireland, or just go like 4 or 5 and go class like?
I think
Like Vegas or
I
something.
think go abroad. Yeah, not Vegas. That's very expensive, isn't it?
Well, that's why I said 4 or 5.
Yeah, abroad anyway. I think is a good idea. Yeah.
Well, I suppose if you go abroad, you're alright automatically maybe cutting out people, are you?
Yeah, you'll weed out the messers.
Yeah, maybe.
Um,
It's probably actually cheaper at this point to go to abroad anyway.
probably will be. Yeah, the amount you'd spend on doing activities and stuff in Ireland anyway. But
Oh yeah.
I say Leslie O'Hara, boo on you.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she's big.
Spoiled sports.
But like
Big
it's a
spoil
it's a
sport.
big money income though, things for pubs.
She's probably
Yeah.
single.
Would Trim or
We looked it
Navan,
up.
like, I know we're from here or around, but is Trim or Navan a place where people not from here come? It's not a staggy place or
No, not for stags. No.
and hens.
No.
Well, no, Navan you would get a few, yeah.
would you?
But you might get, say, local people who don't want to travel too far. They'll just
Oh.
do
Yeah.
one in
The
Navan.
pub crawl, like.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
in Navan.
But to be honest,
Not
no,
Trim.
down with her now. I'd say
Yeah.
she's just very upset she didn't get her invited to her friends.
I think that's what it was.
And she was so annoyed she wrote a letter. And that was
If
it.
I can't go on one, nobody's going on one.
The whole of Ireland is banned from stags and hens because of her. Salty. Okay, next bit of news. You were talking about Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
We'll get
Tom Hardy.
we'll get into man crushes and stuff. I don't know. I think that's another
A li-
podcast as well.
later date.
But the Peaky Blinders star took to the mat doing the Open Jiu-Jitsu tournament in Addersley Leisure Village.
I sent
on
you
Saturday. Yeah, but he got gold.
He's good at it.
He won
He
it.
actually won it.
He won his weight class.
I never went to check. Did he get into that from Warrior, or was he already in it, and that's why he was so good in Warrior?
Oh no, when was Warrior? He's been doing jiu-jitsu for a long time now.
I don't know, 2010? Is Warrior that old?
Oh well, it could have been around there then, maybe.
Must
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I must check that up. But he's damn good at jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Very, very good. But he won. He won the tournament, and he says that it helps. What is it? It helps him with depression. Like any exercise
Sport,
and stuff.
yeah.
I suppose it's the exact same thing. But yeah, Tom Hardy, total man crush, and fair play for winning that Open Jiu-Jitsu tournament. Class.
Nice.
From one Tom to another.
Tom.
My last little bit of news is about Tom Holland.
Another legend.
Little Tom.
Little Tom, yeah. There's news this week that he's trying to put himself in place to play the next James Bond.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah, here we go.
I think he could play the young James Bond.
yeah. Many years ago, there
Baby
was a
Bond.
cartoon
Baby Bond.
called James Bond Jr.
Oh, yes!
And it was
I forgot
about him
that.
being in boarding school and being recruited or whatever.
James
If
Bond
they
Jr.
went that way, because I assume they're out of books by now.
Hmm.
They're gone off the book
I'd say
reservation
so,
thing.
Well, James Bond died in the last movie. Oh, sorry, did it
Oh my
spoil
God.
that for everybody?
I didn't see it.
Oh, no.
I don't care, but like, yeah, it doesn't really matter.
But if they
Sorry.
go for the younger storyline, and because I think the books are finished, because I think there's only like 21 books.
What age is
Alright.
Tom Holland though? Can he be a James Bond Jr. though?
Oh, he's
I
not
can
a bit
be,
old
yeah.
for that. They could probably make him look younger.
He still
innit?
looks young, like, to be
Yeah.
fair.
He looks about 15 or 16.
He's probably
sometimes.
25 or something, is he?
He's probably about that, yeah. But he looks quite young. But anyway, Idris Elba apparently has walked away from the role. I didn't.
But sure, he's as old as Daniel Craig,
Yeah.
if not older.
He'd be class, I think, as Bond, though, in fairness.
Mm.
All right, there's my news. Yeah, not sure what the James Bond Jr. shout is very good.
Maybe they should do a multiverse.
A multiverse of Bonds.
And Idris Elba can be from a different universe.
Oh, this is going deep. Okay, we'll come back to that Bond thing again.
Or
I guess.
Daniel Craig as Spider-Man.
Bundy. Yeah, Bundy verse.
The Bondy verse. I like that. Bondage verse. Okay, 3 gigs. Here we go. This weekend.
Gigs.
Actually, this weekend.
Actually, this weekend.
Class.
Hello to everyone. We are current and we are here.
Let's
Yes.
hope they didn't listen to this like a week after it came out.
Oh, well, yeah, it won't really matter then,
Okay.
I suppose. 3 gigs. Friday, this Friday coming. A guy called Theo Katzman. He is from a band called Wolfpack. Never hear Wolfpack?
No.
No. Okay.
27th?
No, 26th.
Oh.
Wolfpack are brilliant. They're like a funk band from the United States. They're all like college graduates from Berkeley, whatever the other place is out there. They're class, really, really good. And Theo
Cool.
Katzman is the singer. They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So he's
Savage.
worth it. €23, and it is in, where is it? Cypress Avenue,
Good value too.
Cork. Yeah, very, very good. I tried to keep it like under a certain value this week. You know, the unknown guys. Next one then is a guy called Dope Lemon in
Dope.
the Dope Lemon, the National Stadium. Where's the National Stadium?
In the one that's in Dublin, is it?
Oh, I don't know. National Stadium.
Isn't that like the basketball stadium?
Yeah, it's Tala, no?
Oh, is it Tala?
Yeah.
Is that what that's called?
Hang on, I'll
Yeah, just check it out there. So that's Saturday 27th, Dope Lemon, and he is he's like a singer-songwriter type thing. It's pop. There's a little bit of funk in there as well. It's like a funky weekend, I guess. So that's him there. Pretty good. And the tickets are €25.
South Circular Road.
Oh, that's Tala then, I think, is it? Tala.
The
I've never heard of
National
Tala.
Stadium is the only purpose-built amateur boxing arena in the world.
Oh,
No way.
all right.
I did not know that.
I don't know. We have to do anyway. National Stadium. Head towards Dublin. You'll find him. And then the last one, keeping it funky, of course, Mr. Daniel O'Donnell.
Where?
I couldn't go. I couldn't go without finishing with it.
Daniel.
Wee Daniel, Daniel. Sunday 28th, he is in the Gleneagle INEC Arena. Tickets there are a little bit more, but you're going to pay more for Daniel because Daniel's lovely.
Daniel, I'd pay a lot more for Daniel if
You
I
would
could.
absolutely. Is Kieran still playing with Daniel?
He is, I believe, yeah.
All right, playing keys,
Yeah.
not the trombone or something
Nah,
random.
moved on.
Class, yeah. No, Daniel's well worth a shout. I think you have to. I think you have to if
You
you're
have to see him
Irish.
at least once
You have to
before
go see him once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
bring knickers with you.
And buy a T-shirt that says Daniel O'Donnell on the front of it.
100%.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone needs Daniel O'Donnell
Adds to the
pajamas.
collection.
Okay, there's my gigs. That was my news.
Great
Pretty.
gigs.
Do you want to go championship?
Well, if you want to know about your side, baby, LGFA unofficial guide, baby. Oh.
Obviously, for the Instagram people, it's in 2 days' time. For podcast people listening,
There's Alan McGarry saying hello.
Hey,
it'll
Alan.
be tonight.
How are you, man?
How's it going, dude?
Yeah, so yous are against each other this week.
Yeah, St. Pat's.
St. Pat's v Munalvey in Stamullen at 7:30.
What day is that?
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah.
Tonight.
Tonight, yeah.
For Spotify guys.
Class.
What am I actually doing
And
Wednesday?
is that in Monavi as well?
No, it's in Stamullen.
It's too far to go.
What was from last week then? How did St. Pat's do? They obviously won,
Yeah, the boat one.
right?
Yeah. So it's in it now. So see, 2 best teams probably in that group, maybe
Right.
2 good wins.
How did we pick the 2 best teams?
We're just that
Amazing.
good.
Yeah.
We're just
This
that.
is actually
And
the best
then
ever.
O'Matney's is playing Boarsmill in Boarsmill as well at 7:30.
Mahoney's in Boards Mill. Sarah going to that,
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be there watching.
and you're obviously going to that.
Yes, I'll be there.
How did this week come about? Like it's me versus you, and you versus Sarah.
Yeah, well, it's just the way that the teams, like, I don't know why you randomly picked St. Pat's and Munalvey. I think it was like the first 2
Wasn't random,
teams.
This is well planned.
It was
Yeah.
the first 2 teams, I think I said. And you're like, oh, I like that.
I just like
I
St.
looked
Pat's.
at the panel. I looked at the coach. They look very strong this year, and they have a really good back and good back. And
Good back.
Two good forwards, and the strength and conditioning coach is outstanding this year. And we're learning from you this year. I think they're going to do extremely well, and I'm just making
Yeah.
all this all up as I go along.
I chose St. Pat's because I like the name.
Yeah, they've got a good goalkeeper.
It's religious.
Oh,
That too.
one of the best.
Where's
In
St.
County.
Pat's from? Navan?
No, Stamullen.
Oh, Stamullen, right.
Yeah, St.
Obviously.
Patrick's.
Get to know your team, Scott.
Yeah.
Do your
Oh
research.
yes, it's in Stamullen. Yeah. No, I've history going back to Stamullen. My grandfather was from Stamullen actually.
Yeah.
So
Isn't Stamullen where the O'Connell's pub is?
sure. I don't think I've ever been in Stamullen, if I'm honest. But
Yeah, well,
I will
I-
support St. Pat's.
Isn't that just
I've been there because
past
we
Kentstown?
played St.
Kentstown,
Pat's.
yeah.
It's a bit further than that now.
Does it have a church?
Is it that direction though?
It's got a school.
Out towards what, Ashburn? That direction?
I think it's around that time. Yeah, you turn
Jalik?
turn right for Tato, or turn right for
Tato?
Hooky Dory's, and turn left for.
That's green.
No, yeah, that's
I'm
Screen.
thinking of Screen.
Oh, so is it between Screen and Ashburn then? Or Screen and Ratoath?
No, it's further on than that.
Over towards...
Are we going to get questioned on this later?
Yeah, I think so. If anyone out there is listening and they
Sorry.
can tell us where Stamullen is.
I know what someone is. It's like
No,
when
you
you go
don't.
out
So-
onto the Slane Road and you're going heading for Ashbourne, there's a turn for Smullen, like Ardcat. St Vincent's Play is Ardcat, and then you go past that. Then
So
again,
you're,
like.
you're on the Slane Ashburn Road.
Yeah.
Come out in the Slane through Kentstown, is it?
Yeah, you can go that
And
way.
then take a
and
left.
then like Duleek is there. You can go through Duleek, I think.
Oh,
Head for.
Oh,
if
so you
want
go
to the-
through Jalik out towards
it's
like
far
Drogheda. So it's Stamullen's over that direction.
That's amazing.
Jesus.
I'm so glad we worked this out.
I tell you now.
Well, we need directions if we're going to go
We
there
do.
Wednesday, in fairness.
We do.
Yeah, so you're heading for like Duleek. You can go through Duleek, all right, and then you'll get there, or you can head
So it's near the
through-
beach.
through Kentstown and Ballarat. Then as well.
Oh, it's near the beach. It's near Gormanstown, is it?
Yeah, well look,
I think
Stone's throw from the
I have
beach.
actually been to
Yeah.
Stamullen, I think.
it's
Yeah, I've driven
quite,
through
quite
it.
quite close to the border of Dublin.
Go on, St. Pat's. They're still mead,
Oh,
though.
Manavi.
Yeah, oh
St. Pat's. So maybe one day we will get like a celebrity.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's get the captains of each team.
No, it's 2-1 there.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you said 3-0.
What's 2-1?
That's 3.
That's up to 3. Your 3 fingers mean 3.
Liverpool are they got to go back. What? How much time is left in the match?
Good for them.
5 minutes.
Oh no, we can do it. There. Oh, anyway.
Anyway, yeah, let's get the captains on of each team after they win.
Well, no, I wonder if we could one day do like a celebrity coach, and I'll take St. Pat's and you take.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. yeah.
And Bertie could take Boards Mill, maybe.
Yeah.
He
I'm
could coach
already
them for the
there.
day.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
He got a
Um,
celebrity status already.
I'm not sure whether we're that big that they know
we
who
are.
you were.
Dream
Yeah.
big, Bertie.
It'd be funny
We are.
to go to the game though. That would be interesting.
And just stand the sideline. We're like, who are those guys?
Just take
With the
pictures for
yellow mic-
Instagram.
with the yellow mics on the side of the field.
I'm gonna do that. Like, actually do that. Just take
The
a picture
referee
of them.
be like,
Uh,
can you go find out who them lads are at the side of the, at the side of the
See if
pitch?"
they're streaming the game and ask them, can you commentate?
Oh, that'd be class.
There you go.
Yeah.
I would definitely do that. Yeah.
I'd be the whole game going, who's that with the ball now?
Well, I'm sure they give you a team list like with the names on. Like.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be class.
Which has that now?
I don't think they'd let us do that.
Okay.
If anybody's listening from those 2 teams, get in touch.
It'd be
Yeah.
wise to not let us do it.
So yeah, round 2 Wednesday.
Right. So
job
Can't wait.
done.
It's Thursday morning.
yeah,
I'll
I'm
give you a
looking forward to
text.
next week. Now we'll have a chat about this again.
Yeah, we review the games.
Yeah.
Will it be on
Excellent.
LMFM?
The results might be.
Okay.
They'll be up on the Mead LGFA Facebook page.
Well, we'll be on LMFM shortly. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
presenting the show.
Guest show.
Yeah,
Guest presenting.
Friday night 10 to 1.
Jesus Christ.
2 a.m. to 5 a.m. probably.
Yeah.
I don't think they're open at that stage.
So-
There's
Graveyard shift.
a loud noise. Beep. Is that the championship?
That's the championship.
We had the same Debs, me and you, Red Cow, wasn't it? Yeah. What I remember of that night. Which? No. No. Okay, so there was a period of the night where I went to the bathroom. Where are you going? You just gone. He's checking on the score. Oh, we're still recording. Yeah, we started our topic.
Sorry, I thought you paused it.
No. So from what I can remember, I blacked out at a certain stage. I went into the bathroom and I had to get sick because I had consumed too much alcoholic
Fat frogs
beverage.
or something back
Yeah,
then.
yeah, it was.
Should
Fat
we not have
Frogs.
started like where most Debs start? Like we met at McCormick's. No?
Okay, let's go back to the start.
Okay,
Okay. What about
I'm a
yours?
bit older than you guys.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys, I had my Debs like I was already like on my way to college by the time you guys had your Debs.
Yeah, you would have been. Yeah, but you're a year older than us.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I did my leaving cert in 2001.
Oh, 2 years.
Oh, 2.
2 years.
All right. So, who was your year?
I suppose who's listening to podcasts? Mickey McKay, all them lads.
All right.
Who
Keith
else?
Peppert.
Keith Peppert is in my class. He's a listener. Actually, seen him listen the other day. Thanks
Yeah,
a lot,
yeah.
Keith for listening.
He
Good to
pops
see
up
you
the other
again.
time. He sent a message there the other day as well.
Yeah. Keith is in my class. Like all them lads. Timmy Clancy, all them lads.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Kieran Mulvanna, was he your year as well?
No,
Oh, he
I
wasn't.
don't recognize him. Maybe he was in another class that I wasn't in.
He would have been the same year as Timmy now.
Kieran Mulvanna.
Mulvanna, yeah.
Hey, did you go to community school? Or did you do
I
your
went
leaving
to the
cert?
tech first, and then my leaving cert then was the last year.
So you were
I was-
you were the first year.
We were the first leaving cert in that school. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
we moved over on our leaving cert year.
Oh, were you actually in on the leaving cert year?
Yes.
So
We were
No.
literally doing leaving.
You're only a year ahead of us
Must
then.
be a year
that would have
then.
been a year. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
2001 is when I did it. Because that was when we did the photograph. I literally have a photograph thingy at home with 2001 on it.
Did you stay back or anything?
No. Shut up. Shut up, Scotty.
No, because
We were 2003,
yeah, we were in fifth year in
and
2002.
we were the.
Did you
second
go
class.
into leaving cert in 2001? and
maybe you did it in
done it in
2002.
2002,
Maybe.
I think it must
Who
have
knows?
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
where we went into leaving cert in
Maybe-
in 2002, but we done it in
Maybe the
2003.
photographs was taken in like November, December, and then I did leaving cert in 2002.
been. Yeah, maybe.
that makes more sense.
I just have one of these leaving
Because
cert
we were the first
2001.
fifth years in the community
Yeah,
school, and
we
you were the
were,
first leaving certs.
I'll
So
take a picture of
happy.
it later on. I have the picture somewhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude, show us.
But anyway, that solves that riddle.
Where did you go
For what?
for the Debs?
I guarantee it was the red car.
No, it wasn't. It was
Oh.
Johnstown in Enfield or something like that.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Hamlet.
Yeah. Rapture.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Hamlet.
right.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Hamlet Court Hotel.
And from what you remember, actually, no, we're skipping way ahead.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
You-
we're.
you
Whose were we on? We're on your
It's
guys.
like an M Night Shyamalan movie here.
I
We're
know.
But
going
they're the same.
forward and back, and we're putting bits in the middle.
We
Yeah.
did the same thing though. We met up in McCormick's.
McCormick's.
Yeah, in the bus.
How did
Get the
McCormick
photos.
get that tradition? Because they're obviously doing really well.
It was it's because they didn't ask for ID. Is
Yeah.
why 'cause we all went
Is
in
it
there.
still
the weekend.
McCormick, is it?
I think it's still McCormick. It's still
I-
there.
I-
Anyway.
I
Yeah.
assumed there was no Debs last year or the year before.
There wasn't. This is the first year back doing Debs
Oh, okay.
since the
So things might have
since
changed.
COVID. Yeah.
Because there was no like habit or routine or ritual because there was 2 year gap like so.
I think from what I can tell for the Debs that I played there last week,
That was St. Pat's, was it?
that was St. Pat's Navan. Yeah, they met in Navan and went to a pub and then got on the bus and then they got up there and started drinking again
And where was it?
in the West Endra in Monaghan.
Oh yeah.
And then we're back there this week, 2 times this week and 2 times next week, which is great.
I'm on in town.
Monaghan town, right in the middle, yeah.
Yeah, I
just
think
near
I
Super
had that
Valley
one
there. But the tradition, it seems to be the same anyway. Drink a load, get on a bus, feel a little pukey, get a big feed inside you, get a second
get
wind.
the bus to stop halfway.
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
said,
yeah.
Please, our pukes.
All the lads in their tuxes on the side of the road taking a pee. I don't remember meeting in McCormick's at all.
Oh
Were you
yeah,
home
yeah,
drinking?
it was in McCormick.
Huh?
Were you home drinking first?
No, I don't even think
How'd you get to the Debs?
Well, I
I
was-
don't remember. I'm guessing my mum brought me.
Who did you ask?
I was going out with someone at that stage.
Okay,
So
so it was a foregone conclusion that you were going with that.
oh yeah, no, there was no other. Like I was going out with her about what, a year or a year and a half.
It'd be rude to go with someone else. If
That's
you're going out.
Would be a little bit
That-
rude, yeah.
That's big though at the end, isn't it? A year and a half.
Do you know the thing? Oh yeah, we were going out for quite a while. Oh yeah, that's a whole other story. We'll
Oh,
talk about
shit,
that.
That's a whole other podcast.
And well, there's no point naming names or whatever. But I was just wondering.
No. Ah well, look, sure, it is what it is. I don't remember going to her Debs though. Her Debs would have.
What a
I
bitch!
I don't remember it at
As
all.
in you went, but you can't remember.
I do. I presume I went. It was Loretto Navan.
Was she in leaving cert the same year? Like,
I think she might have been the year below me. No, she was the same year. Below me.
so it would have been the same year.
No,
that
it was
you-
the same year actually. Yeah, she's the same
Yeah.
age. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
I
So
don't know
you
why.
should remember then.
I don't know why I don't remember it. I remember going to my other girlfriend's Debs though,
Okay,
down in Cavan.
and that's when you had left school. Like,
But yeah, I was gone. What age was I? 19, 20?
yeah, I was the same.
It was
yeah.
weird. Very weird being 20 and
can
going
imagine.
a load of 18-year-olds.
Well, I was at.
I was a man.
I think I was at 5 Debs, wasn't
What?
What? Sorry, let's just do the whole podcast on birthday Debs. How come you went to 5 Debs?
Screeching brakes.
it? Took good photos. Anyway.
5 Debs!
Holy
I'm pretty
crap.
sure I went to 5.
Maybe you're in like
You
you're
player.
majorly friend zone.
I remember that that I crashed
Especially
it.
the
I
backup.
crashed at Debs as well.
No way.
Yeah,
Which one was that?
was one.
And why, you big rude
I
bollocks?
think it was around 20. I think. And Nicky and Munley and all were gone to it. And
Oh,
then,
Say no more.
Yeah.
Who was
that year?
in the pub? We were in McCormick's after they had left, and there was a girl that had
Baby.
I won't name names or anything, but
Dude!
she had
Name
I think she had maybe stayed back or done what's the transition year.
LCA
So
or something.
yeah, so her year was the year before, and she didn't want to go with that year.
All right.
And then she kind of said, "Oh," and it was like 11:30 or something. I was like, "Oh, maybe I should have went or whatever." And I was driving, so I said, "I'll drive up." It was only in the right cow.
Well, that's not you gate crashing, really. You was she invited to that, Debs?
Well, it was her Debs, like, really. It was.
So you went with her, like?
Yeah. And
She had a ticket for it, like.
can't remember that now. Can't remember the specifics, but yeah, I remember
Right.
going up to that. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, that's not really gate crashing. That's okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to name. It's not naming and shaming. I think that's quite a cool story.
Can you name the 5 girls?
Can you name any of them? We want to tag some
Well,
people
I was
here.
obviously at R1, which was Red Cow,
Oh yeah.
and then I
Were
was
you going out with someone then?
no.
Oh, you
I
weren't.
asked someone.
All right. Fair play to you.
Yeah.
Takes balls. I've never asked anyone actually.
Went picked her up
I
in
might
the
go
van.
now and ask someone.
Polished up the van.
Oh, look at you.
Went and picked her up. Yeah.
Put a little dicky bow in the front of
What
it.
van did you have back then?
That was the Renault 19.
Oh, big God.
Yeah. Because that was the year we done a leaving start, so I wasn't even driving that long.
Hmm.
And then I was in one in Kells in the Headford.
Oh, gross. I mean, that's a great place.
Hmm.
Yeah, the breakfast rolls we got after
No, they
that
weren't
were
good.
I was
horrible.
at Des in the Headford, yeah.
And then I was
We'll come
in
back to
one
you.
in is it the Kilmore or Kylemore, depending on which way you say it.
Is that Cavan?
Yeah, that's in Cavan.
I think that's the place I went to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the way in. I wouldn't mind only I was out. My cousin's went there a couple of years ago, and like you walk in, and like although it's like obviously painted up, whatever, but it's the same layout, and you're thinking, oh.
I puked in that tree.
that's the first time I was back like there since then.
What school was that?
They're nearly all convent ones, and then my own one.
Convent
first.
Trim.
Yeah,
All
convent
right.
trim.
You
yeah.
didn't make it across to Loretto Navan or Mercy Navan. Debs?
No, I remember I was asked to Kilcock one alright, but I didn't go because
Jesus.
I didn't know anybody.
You're a busy man,
Look
Bert.
at him.
Yeah.
5 Debs.
Yeah, pretty sure it was 5.
Bloody
You're
hell.
probably
And
more-
I think I was in that one in Monaghan as well, actually.
was the band looking at you going, oh, there's Bert?
That lad's just in it for the breakfast
Same
rolls.
band again, yeah.
Do you know what I saw
yeah.
at the Debs last week, which was pretty funky looking, but I don't think we would have had
Well,
it back.
I don't know if you just explained why you're going to loads of Debs, if people are listening.
Oh, no, I think I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're in the band.
I'm
You're
in the band.
You're in a band.
We're a Debs band, or we're playing at a load of Debs. We're not really a Debs band, but
Now we are.
Now we are, yeah. We got a load of Debs, which is great. But what I saw,
Is
Go
it
on,
is it still like the late job in the morning? Because we weren't
Yeah.
back in Trim till like 6 in the morning. or something.
yeah, they were the same. I think it started. We played from 10 till or half 10 till half 12, and the DJ then played from half 12, I think, until half 3,
Yeah.
and then they brought out breakfast.
Remember
And stuff.
the disposable cameras?
Yeah. I wonder what
Um,
happened to those.
I
Did you get to take them home?
I think it was the girls. Was it the first girls, Debs? It was the one I went with, Emer.
Right.
And there was this other girl, and in the morning she's lying or sitting on them, like she's just asleep, like
Yeah.
from the drink or whatever, and her camera was there. I took her camera and like wasted the whole camera taking photos, like all of us, like around, and then put it back. I don't know if she ever developed that, but she didn't. She didn't take any of those photos.
That's class. Yeah, I wonder if anyone actually developed those. I'd imagine.
I have 12 cameras at home, disposable cameras that I haven't
What?
developed from Debs, from when we went to Crete,
Oh
going
man,
Galway races.
that's a treasure trove.
Do that
Yeah.
before, like, they don't exist anymore. Like, it'd be
Yeah.
like,
It's like something like €18 or something to develop a camera now.
Just one.
Yeah, it's just like
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh okay. That'd be cool though. That'd be a cool podcast to do, to throw in just those random cameras.
Oh yeah.
Actually, there's a cool Instagram page where this guy goes around the States going to like are they pawn shops or those types of things, but he picks up old video cameras and old just normal cameras and stuff,
yeah.
and more
Maybe
often
stuff in it, like.
there's film in it, like, and he will redevelop them and look at go through Instagram to try and find who the people are, who their
No
family
way.
were. It's all real old, like 50s, 40s, 30s, back that far.
Mm.
It's really interesting. I'll tag you in it. It's really, really good.
Yeah, man.
I should have had yeah, man. I should have had the tag ready, but I did not.
That's okay.
Um,
Okay, it's fine.
What's the outfits like now?
So that's what I was about to say. So at this Debs last week, there was a fully white tux. It looked cool
Oh,
with this guy.
class.
Now he had his hair bleached kind of white as well,
It's-
so it looked cool.
It's probably just a big, and the rest of the lads are probably just all
Like-
Conor McGregor, are they?
Off white or proper white?
No, a lot of them were just wearing like traditional tuxes, like
Good for them.
Look-
Like Dickie Bowes, like.
yeah, like when we were going, all our tuxes were like too big for us, and we looked.
Yeah, well,
stupid.
where do we go? Peter Canning's wasn't it? I had to leave it
Yeah.
back.
Pat Byrne was hard.
Or Pat Byrne, yeah.
Oh, maybe it was Power Burn, but the first year I rented one for our one,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that, then I bought my own suits.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah, you would save your money.
yeah, and then
As you went to.
The 5 of them, yeah.
I started wearing ties that matched the dress. That's what I started doing.
Oh my God, you're getting really hard into it.
Yeah, and then now ties are kind of gone out. Dicky bows are back. I do
Dicky
enjoy
bows
a
are
good
back.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
enjoy
Dicky bows are back
bow-
big time. Conor McGregor brought all that shite back. Yeah, a lot of those.
Any flat caps?
No, not a flat cap in sight.
Yeah,
Nah.
probably not.
A lot of these boys are all like,
Yeah.
they've got good hair. Like
Mm.
at
Oh,
18,
they put a lot of work into their hair these days.
Yeah, yeah,
My
yeah.
nephew now is big into his hair.
really?
Yeah, but by looking at you, think he literally just got out of bed.
That's the look.
That's the way to do it.
But I'd be like, but he'd be saying, "No, it took me hours to get it like this."
How? Like,
Yeah, like it looks like you literally just got out of bed. It looks like a
Well-
hedgehog is sleeping on your head.
I was in a strict was like two sides and back and maybe a 3 in the top
yeah,
around fifth year,
yeah,
and then I was
standard.
getting the scissors cut in top and I was doing the faux hawk.
Hmm.
So for our devs, I had
yeah.
the faux
Me
hawk
too. Yeah, me too.
because I remember David Gardner. I was walking home
Oh,
like,
he had the same sort of hair, didn't he?
and they picked me up because the scene. He said, "Oh, I seen your hair when I was walking out in New Haggard Road." Like,
We all Podge McKeown had a similar haircut as well.
yeah,
That kind of short back and sides, and then that little kind of faux hawk thing.
yeah, that was it.
Andrew Tierney had long hair, and James Hart in our year. They were the
Oh,
only
James
ones
Hart,
really
yeah.
that. Although Paul Caldwell, I think actually as well had long hair
At some stage, did he?
in school. Yeah, all the Medley guys had long hair, didn't they? Paddy Austin and all those boys, the leather jacket crew. But everyone else kind of had the short back and side. And
Yeah,
then the
I
mohawk.
let it go a bit long when I was around 21, 22. I didn't cut
Alright.
for almost 2 years.
You went Hector.
And yeah, kind of like, because it didn't go along, it started bunching up at the back, like, and curling. And because I knew
mullet.
at some stage I wasn't going to have it, so I said, may as well try it then.
That's a stage though that when it starts going like that, you have to grow it through that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so you were close to
Yeah.
having actual full long locks. Can you imagine?
Yeah. I don't know about that.
God, that'd be sexy. So yeah, in terms of the setup for Debs, it's pretty much the same sort of thing. But I don't remember there being as much. I'm going to inverted commas this activity. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I get you now.
Activity.
Over in the couches.
Yeah, well, see, the place where we're playing has these. Geez, I should
Like
have
booths?
named like booths. Yeah, I should have named the hotel now. There's little booths. Yeah,
Oh.
and I was walking by. I was just like, shit, this is messed up.
Well, I
As in
remember.
there was doing stuff like
Just
no bouncers
activity. There was one bouncer tipping about the place, and then
taking pictures.
what a great time. And then there was another bouncer over at the door, and a photographer was there as well.
For Instagram, have your devs here.
Yeah, all the devs organisers are going. What hotel was that? What hotel was that?
Jesus. Yeah. So I don't remember. Do you remember at our Debs if that was going on? I don't think so.
I remember hearing something alright, but
Were we like a little bit more
uh,
innocent or
There
something?
was always one or two.
yeah, it was like an
Really?
isolated incident. There was
Yeah.
always like shifting or whatever,
Yeah.
but like as in anything like that, I remember hearing the next day, oh, such and such had done that or whatever, and it was only like an isolated. It might only be one or two, whatever.
But
like.
maybe in every class there was always like a couple
yeah,
that were going
Yeah,
out a
yeah.
long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they were like they were doing it longer than anybody's even started doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bringing their child to the
So they were like, so naturally they were at it like.
Yeah.
What's your age limit?
What do you mean?
Like to go to a devs?
Right, this is
Half
Spotify,
my age plus 7
Bertie.
is
This
the rule.
This is Spotify, okay? We're
No,
not-
like is there people like in their 20s now dating an 18-year-old and is that like the devs? Does that happen, or is it like is 22
Well, you
old?
went to the devs in your 20s.
I went to a Debs when I was 20.
Yeah, and it's 20.
I
Like,
felt too old. Yeah.
um,
Not for my girlfriend. We were like, I was.
But then there's
she
probably-
was much more mature.
is
than
there
me.
people that maybe started school late, stayed back, and actually would? There's hardly people 20 doing
Not
it,
at
is
20,
it?
I wouldn't say. Yeah, I don't think so.
Hmm.
I was talking to someone else about this. Someone who's a lot younger than I am last week, and they were saying that it does look weird having like 20-year-old guys going to a Debs.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
But that's
technically-
obviously the girls' devs because 20-year-olds
Yeah.
wouldn't be going to
But the
Yeah.
majority of people at the devs will be 17, wouldn't they?
17, 18.
17 going 18. Some might be 18 already. Depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, because of transition year is a big thing now,
Mm.
Yeah.
so a lot of them would be
The-
18 all out.
Yeah, there would have been some in our year that were 19 that year.
Yeah,
that-
there was
that we
lads
done it.
that stayed back, wasn't there? Like
Mm.
Richie Hayes.
Yeah.
He probably had about 4 Debs by the time he got to our Debs.
Was Richie in your class?
Yeah, he stayed back and did a year with us.
Because I
Yeah.
remember he was like in junior infants and stuff like that. Richie would have been in my class.
I thought you were going to say junior infants. He was going to Debs.
Yeah, he went to it. Like, do you want to believe what he was doing when he was a junior infant?
He's always just been like an old guy
Yeah.
to me, like older fella,
Yeah, he was like 6 foot tall in junior infants.
and gorgeous.
Guitar in the hand as well.
Yeah.
Where does the Debs come from?
Debutante's ball, I'd imagine.
Yeah. So what does the word
I
debutante mean?
I thought that,
Okay.
Oh,
but debutante ball is something completely different.
what does that mean?
Tell us.
Then a
I'm
Debs.
very interested.
Is this a shell bomb that you're wasting right now?
No, because I've done research on Debs and proms.
Class. Oh, he's got
Oh,
pages.
at least one of us did.
Woo! Class. Okay, let's do it.
Well, not many pages. So
As he shuffles through 20.
they're obviously called different things in different places.
Okay.
Okay, so we have the Debs.
Yeah.
So is this a thing throughout the world? Like
There,
Debs are
there
in
was
other
always
countries?
something at the end of your high school,
Hmm.
secondary
Oh,
school.
the
Major
or
ceremony.
whatever,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll not say that.
So like Debs, school formal, prom,
prom, yeah, it's
grad. That's basically what they call it.
Mhm.
Where a debutante was a little bit older of a thing. Where the debutante ball was like for the ladies,
Mm.
and they actually have an escort, maybe like the Rose Tree, I don't know.
male
Mm.
escort.
Yeah, for this debutante ball, and they're like announced in as in it's a little bit older, going into like womanhood. So it's about
Really?
I can't say that word.
What's the word?
What? Arriving?
No, it begins with EQUITT. Is it?
Etiquette.
Yeah, that's it. I can't say that. So it's about it was about that and about being like a proper lady. And then way back, it was about showing off your daughter or whatever to be married.
Oh, jeez, I don't think
Yeah.
I like that.
Interesting.
I don't
That's
like that.
nice. Now, in some kind of high-profile societies in places, debutante balls still go on as is. It's like not like a club, but like a thing to go to learn like proper manners, or if you're really
yeah.
rich or whatever, like and
Yeah,
knives
yeah.
and forks and shit.
Mm.
And then prom is short for
He thinks
for,
knives and forks are fancy.
Yeah, if you have 3 knives and 3 forks on each side, you need to know
Oh, right,
which ones
okay.
you use.
Not just one.
Yeah, not just one. And then the prom is short for promenade, the
Oh.
formal introductory parading of guests at a party.
Oh,
There you go. And then, as I said, the debutante ball, sometimes called a coming out party, is a formal ball that includes presenting debutantes during the season, usually during the spring or summer. Debutante balls may require prior instruction in social, that word I can't say,
Etiquette.
and appropriate morals. There you go.
Am I going to have to be your translator going around this list now?
There's just
stand beside him.
there's just some more
Question-
I have to think about.
Question about the Debs that you're going to be at, or that you were at many at lately.
Yeah.
Obviously, with this day and age we're in now, was there any like days there? Like, as in, was there any girls dressed in a suit, and was there girls going bringing the girls to the Debs and boys bringing boys to the Debs?
Well,
because that wouldn't have been done back in my day or your days.
so far, well, it was the St. Pat's Debs, which is a boys' school.
Yeah.
So as far as I could tell there was boys who had asked girls to come to the Debs with them. So
Yeah.
there wasn't probably as much
Yeah.
of that. I'd
Yeah.
say if you were to maybe get a girls
Yeah.
Debs, maybe you
Because-
might see a little bit more.
I remember a scenario back in the day when it was our Debs. I think one guy, no, he wasn't gay or anything like that, but he just didn't have a girl to bring, so he just wanted to bring his best mate or something like that.
Right.
And they wouldn't let him because you had to bring a girl.
Right. Really?
Yeah.
That's shite.
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
Was there anybody in our year? I don't think there was,
Didn't
was
Rachel what's her name? There was a girl in our year who wore a suit to our Debs, I think. Rachel Lee? No? Is that her name?
You're mixing up 2 people.
Am
there,
I
Mike.
making I'm mixing up Tommy Lee and
Man.
No, there was a Rachel, yeah.
yeah, but there was a someone Lee, wasn't there? What was her name?
Sarah Jane.
Oh, was it Sarah Jane Lee?
I think so, yeah.
Right, yeah. Didn't she wear a suit?
She could have. I can't remember.
As far as I remember, she wore a suit to our
Sounds
Debs.
like,
It must have
like
been-
something you'd remember.
Yeah, it mustn't been that controversial though. But
No, it
I'd be
wasn't.
like that. I'd be like, oh, whatever.
It was grand. I don't think
Probably
there was
not
anyone really in our
intentional.
year that would have passed many remarks about stuff like that, though. Would there, mate?
Oh, I don't know.
Good. Good.
But as far as I could see, anyway, at the other Debs, it was pretty standard. There
Mm.
was a load of lads. As far as I could see, there was one guy there who had asked his mate to go because he was just kind of. It was the 2 of them that came in at the same time.
Good. Yeah.
Didn't see them with any girls at all throughout the night,
Interesting.
Yeah.
which is cool.
It's hard to know though. You'd like to think that they'd be all right to do that, but then they probably wouldn't want to. Maybe the controversy would do.
don't know.
You'd have
This
to be.
day and
You'd,
age, though,
you'd
I
have to
don't
be
think it
really
is.
brave though, and fair
Mm.
play to them for doing it. If,
You're
if
kinda-
they
you're
did it
leaving
at
school
that
as well.
age. Yeah.
Like you're going to college, you're done school, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it'd be that much of a big deal. And
I'd hope in this day and age the youngsters today just accept it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And it's totally normal now.
Yeah.
I'd imagine it
I can
is.
imagine the elderly will probably still have
Because
the issue with
they're-
it, but
they're-
the younger generation.
There's obviously
No.
not a rule anymore with like from the school or whatever. Like you said, that
Oh.
it has to be.
Can you imagine if there was?
Yeah,
Oh,
Jesus,
I
the
think
uproar.
I think you would have heard about that. All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
definitely,
I'd
yeah.
imagine that it's pretty politically correct. Do we have anything else to cover on Debs?
It was big money. It's not as big as the prom though.
In
Like,
terms of the dresses and
They
stuff?
they have like a big thing called a promposal,
Ooh,
where you go to ask the person to go to your debs,
Jesus, I wouldn't ask him.
and they get like professional
Is
photographers.
there
and everything.
anything in your research about the orchid or the thingy that?
Oh
you
yeah,
give?
what was that?
The corsage.
Yeah.
Corsage.
Yeah, they did seem pretty regular. It's all in the hand now though.
Right. Where was the other one? Did you put one in their leg?
Yeah, you have to
No
put it
one
on
here.
their shoulder
With your
Yeah.
teeth?
with a pin. You have to
Oh,
be
really?
super careful.
There was a really funny one, and it went through like the 10 differences between prom and the debs,
Mm.
and one of them was like when you're getting ready, and there's the owl lad strapping the vodka to the leg of the girl, and then the other one is getting her tan done or whatever. Like
That's class.
yeah. Just in
Mm,
Ireland, that would be, I think,
yeah.
because in Ireland they're closer to drinking. Like
Mm.
in America, obviously they're 21, so they're
Yes.
obviously 17 maybe when they leave high school. Are they? They're not 18.
I
are
don't
they?
know. I don't know.
So I say it's not as wild with the drinking then maybe. would
Mm.
It's hard to know.
To be-
I think we'll have to go to one to see.
We'll have to. Yeah, we'll work it out.
Do the research.
This is another thing now. Once we get a little bit of backing from, we can just do all these
Yeah.
things. We
Yeah.
just go to a Debs and podcast
Yeah.
for Debs.
I'd say lads don't. Most lads probably don't rent tuxes anymore. I'd
I'd
say
say you
most
own one.
lads have
Yeah, you want to
their
get it
gear,
fitted,
don't they?
Nick. Yeah.
Yeah, and in
Yeah.
fairness, now there was a lot of lads there who had suits that looked really well.
Mm.
Yeah.
In fairness, like back in our day, it was just like they might as well just spray painted you black,
Yeah, we're all
And
kind of the
then-
same, were we?
I
white
think
down
I
the
had
middle.
like a rented jacket and my shoulders were just huge.
Yeah, but it's,
Full 80s rolling up the
Well,
I
stairs.
looked
oh.
like an old Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
guy.
wasn't that the thing? At the end of the night, you're going around looking at all the same jackets, trying to find the one
Yeah,
that
like,
Yeah.
oh.
because you put the pin
All
with
with
your
Pat
name on the
Burns
inside.
written
Like,
on
yeah.
Can you imagine what they came back like to Pat Burns?
Well, you got charged when you didn't bring it back, didn't you?
I'm not sure. I always brought it back.
Oh, yeah, so did I. Yeah.
Yeah, in fairness.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we
On to the waffle game.
let's move on.
Yeah.
It's that time, you know the name. It's the reason we all came. Find the words that are the same. It's that time to play the waffle game.
Okay, rock paper scissors. Rock paper scissors. Kennedy.
I have to move.
Oh,
Scissors.
scissor me timbers. Rock paper scissors. Shoot. Oh shit.
So once you've seen the answers.
John won that.
I
Everyone
won.
at home.
He got scissors. I got rock.
We didn't do a Robbie Kennedy joke, by the way.
It's still time.
There is still time. Oh, is that going to be one of your shell bombs?
Let's do a shot
That'd
on
be
then.
good. Shell bomb.
Okay, are you ready?
Who's
So-
going first? Oh yeah, you get
Yeah,
to pick.
who won? Okay. Do you want A or B?
I'm picking A.
Okay, so Group A. Right, Scotty, give me 30 seconds on the clock.
Oh, what?
30 seconds on the clock.
Oh, is it that type of waffle game?
Yeah,
All right. I thought it was the other waffle game. Sorry, I was
we're
not.
back to the original.
I was
So we have
not
to pick
paying
5
attention.
things.
Yeah, so I have 5 things here of a particular subject.
Okay. Oh God, I hate this one. This is the one where I'm not good at. You got a chance then.
No,
It's like,
you still win these ones.
are we going back to the other one, general knowledge, at some stage?
Yeah, I
Oh.
still have the list of them.
Okay,
No,
good.
I didn't like
No,
it.
I like that. Okay, hold on. 30 seconds. So that's 30 hours. Better not do that.
Yeah, give me that one.
That's what it feels like
I'll
sometimes
take it.
playing this bloody game.
Any pen there, Scotty?
Yes.
Oh,
There will
lovely
be
pencil case.
One in
Scotty.
my lovely unicorn pencil case.
Mm.
That's a conversation starter, that thing.
The pencil case.
Yep. Because
Do
everyone's
you bring it out? Would you like?
everyone's automatically like, is that your daughter's pencil case? I'm like, no, it's
No,
actually mine. I
right.
bought it. It's unicorns.
Is
It's
this when you're in
class.
business meetings?
Okay. Do we have 30 seconds?
We have 30 seconds, yeah.
Okay, start it after I give the topic.
Okay.
John, you have to name 5 things in 30 seconds about donuts.
They're round. They have a hole in the middle. Crispy creme. Super value donuts. Bread, dough, iced chocolate sprinkles. Donuts. The police like to eat them. The donuts are full of nice goodness.
10 seconds.
Like what? Like what?
Sugar
Stop
and
that, you.
sweetness and pink icing and cream icing and poured in things.
Time. Poured in things.
Yes, poured in things.
Okay, now John, give me 30 seconds on the clock.
I'll contest that you helped him there.
Nope.
That was...
That was a tough one now. 'cause
I better get a
That
little
was
bit of help now.
That
is
was,
tough.
in fairness, I think that was the hardest one.
Thanks.
Really?
Bertie.
Oh, you say that, and I'm going to be absolutely terrible at this one
There
now.
you go. Try and put you off.
Okay, so
Liverpool just-
30 seconds.
Then tag. God damn you.
Gone.
Tell me when, Bert.
Leg is gone.
Right.
Okay, Scotty, you have 30 seconds to name 5 things you find in the bathroom.
Sponge, shower gel, soap, toilet, bath, sink, taps, mirror.
You're just naming things from your own bathroom. This is unfair.
Yeah, basket for clothes, laundry basket, toilet paper, lube, shoes, soaps, weighing scales, conditioner, hair gel, toothbrush, toothpaste,
Last night's
anti-balding cream.
game over.
The time of the.
uh,
Okay,
I actually feel quite confident about that one, actually.
so back to Group A and the donuts.
I have a bathroom.
Yes.
Do you know who Hanson Gregory is?
No, but you're going to tell me, aren't you?
He invented the donut.
All right.
There you
That's
go.
another shell
I
bomb.
should have known this.
Yeah, you should have, in fairness. You are the donut king.
We had Jam, which is your
Jam
standard
donuts,
Jam
yeah.
donuts.
Yeah,
Lovely.
okay.
We had Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, they're
Damn.
so good.
We had Krispy Kreme, which
Did
you
you
said.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Wow.
now you said round and shapes and stuff. So
Yeah.
I actually had shapes, but I had rings. But I also had like shapes. I would have taken shapes.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you
two.
got 2, yeah.
Okay.
Was that all?
Now, if I was in a place that had, like, if I was in my bathroom and there's loads of donuts around the place, I probably would have named a lot of it.
Krispy Kreme. Have you ever had Krispy Kreme when the light is on?
Say that again.
What?
So Krispy Kreme have this thing where they turn on a light
Yeah.
when it's like once every 2 hours or an hour, maybe at the top
Yeah.
of the hour.
Mhm.
And if the light is on, it means that they've just baked a new batch
Oh.
of donuts, and they are delicious.
Remember when they came to Blanche and there was like tailbacks?
Yeah,
and
it's
everything?
stupid. That's dumb.
I went in there only once, and I said, "Oh, and how much are they?" And she says the price for 1, the price for 10, the price for 12, whatever. And then she got to 18, and I go, "Oh, I'll take 18." And I said, "Just give me 1 or whatever." And I just got to mix them at home.
Class.
I just couldn't be arsed fucking picking.
You
Were they
got-
good?
You got
Yeah.
18 of them. Like.
Yeah, 18 donuts.
And you
yeah.
ate out all 18 on the way home.
No, well, when I got home, like you take little bits off all of them and have a little bit taste, you know.
What was that, like
Yeah,
40 quid?
That must have been, I don't know.
Jesus Christ. You are the fattest coach I know.
Okay, so things in the bathroom.
Yes, come on.
We had toothbrush.
Yes.
We had sink.
Yeah.
Towel.
Did I say towel?
No, you
you did
didn't.
not.
Mother.
Shampoo. You did not say.
You
I
didn't
did-
say shampoo.
I did say
You
shampoo.
said soap and conditioner and shower gel, but you did not say shampoo.
Shower gel
This
is
game
totally different.
sucks.
But the final one.
Oh.
Did you say it or did you not say it?
What will this give me? 3
You're
or
on
4?
2. You're on 2
You're on
now.
2. You're
I'm
on
at-
2.
oh, so it's equal.
It's
Yeah.
tie.
Bat.
Did I say bath?
You did.
Yeah!
No way.
The tension was palpable. Well done, lads.
3 in a row.
That was literally
like-
Yeah.
a game of name what's in your bathroom, Scotty. And also you named 10 facts about donuts, John.
You got to pick which one you wanted to go for.
Yeah,
so technically it's your fault.
I thought jam would have been an easy one there because jam donut is like the standard one.
Mm-hmm.
They, in my opinion, are the best donut, a jam donut.
Just jam.
Do you remember the ones
Yep.
in Lidl, the donut with the jam and cream?
No.
Oh.
The
I
good?
used to swear by them.
Sorry, did you shop in Lidl while you were working at Supervalue?
Only for those donuts.
And do you like the rings or the filled in ones?
The filled in ones at all times. I don't like the ones with sugar around them though. It's very messy and sticky.
Yeah. Do you remember the donuts that we had in the canteen in school?
It was like 11:15. You come out and the whole auditorium would be filled with the
Yeah.
smell of donuts,
Yeah.
and they were like jam from the sun.
Yeah.
Was in the middle.
So
of them.
friggin'
You
hot.
just couldn't eat them at all. Like the jam was bubbling.
It was
like,
so terrible.
I don't think I remember
Yeah.
that, but I remember the hot cross buns from the
Oh, primary school, hot cross buns.
and the milk.
Milk,
in a
yeah.
carton.
That was primary school.
I don't know. I assume they have a canteen now. And it's not just a little shop. Just
Well,
for
sure.
people who are in the community
Yeah,
school.
they would do, yeah.
So you had the little where I went in, where the woodwork room was, metalwork room was,
Mhm.
and that was in a little bit, and then you had a door there, and before the light well, and the door was there, and
Your Micah said.
that's where the
It
shop
happens sometimes.
that's where the shop was, because when we were there was no canteen.
Oh, there was.
Not like where
In-
it served food and stuff.
In the Brothers?
Yeah.
Oh, there was, yeah.
No, not when we were there in
Not when
community
we were
school.
there. Definitely. The
No.
only thing that was there was a table and bars when
Sorry,
Yeah.
when we were there was, yeah.
Yeah.
I was in. Do you know where the prefabs were?
No, because they had a big, massive like vote or something, and I remember coming around saying, "Oh, we want a canteen." I said, "I'm not signing that. I won't be here."
Really?
Yeah, where the brothers had a canteen, but
we had a canteen
it was
there,
never
too.
in the community school when we were there.
Are you sure?
Absolutely dead start
It must
positive.
have just gone then after what
Yeah.
junior cert?
Yeah, because when we went there was no canteen. That's why we were still let down.
No, hold on. What about in the main hall? Wasn't there a little hatch where you could go to and someone would give you food out of it?
No,
That was
only only that shop.
bars
That
and
little shop.
snacks,
Yeah.
Oh, it was a shop.
like
Yeah.
Snickers bars and stuff.
All right, so
Yeah.
no canteen,
No.
isn't it?
No.
There you go.
No.
So there might not be one there now.
I think there is one there now.
All
though.
right, there'd want to be. I think all schools are
Yeah,
kind of doing the whole.
I think it's proper now because
School
sure
lunch.
they can't go downtown now anymore either.
Can they not? The seniors can't.
No, I don't think so. I think you need a note.
Oh, lad,
Oh man.
screw that.
Yeah. Well, we were always allowed down in the
Yeah,
tech, but
just go down the scooter.
That's another podcast in itself. Is the downtown lunch for when you're in school, going in
Aye.
the hop. Did you ever go in the hop?
I have done, yes.
Yeah, I went in the hop a few times. You did too.
Oh yeah.
We all did, sure.
You hear that, Bertie's mammy? Will we go with shell bumps? Actually-
America is kind of crap, right? Because
Uh-oh.
America-
He's attacking the
America-
States.
Sorry to our American listeners.
America call them do-nuts. Like you do a nut, but they're made of dough, so they're dough nuts.
Why are they nuts?
Oh, you talk about the spelling.
Yeah.
They still call them donuts, though.
Yeah, but they're do nuts,
Yeah,
Why are they called
yeah.
nuts?
not dough nuts.
Oh, yeah, why are they called nuts, actually?
Why are they called nuts at the end?
I have no idea.
I get your
Uh,
dough fact, but what about the nuts?
I didn't go that far into it.
Okay, here comes my shell bum. You had a shell bum that you were going to say, though, did you not?
Sim Shabam?
No, that was Bertie's shell bomb. He's going to say it, and we told him he should have kept that for later on.
What was it?
About the proms
About proms.
No.
and debutante balls.
I think there was another one that we just missed out on there.
Well, I
Oh.
was going to talk about an amazing story about Robbie Kennedy.
Oh, it was Robbie Kennedy. That's what it was. Sorry, there
Oh.
was.
The Robbie Kennedy fact.
Yeah. So give us your Robbie Kennedy fact.
Is us
I'll give you
doing a
my shell
live
bum.
podcast from Prague? Is that Shelbum?
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
Salty Bertie. Go on.
Robbie Kennedy, right?
Yeah.
It's one time outside the palace.
God.
Robbie Kennedy once roundhouse kicked a guy, and his foot broke the speed of light. Honestly.
I would kind of believe that's actually true.
Yeah.
He was
Some-
a kickboxer, actually. Wasn't he? He did kickboxing.
Mugendu or something.
What?
Mugendu.
Mugandu, yeah.
Mac Quendu.
This
Okay.
owl lad taking everybody's money.
Here comes my shell bum. Okay, did you know that in a desert more people drown than actually die of thirst? So one would assume that dying of thirst in and dehydration.
I can just see John getting ready to to look this up.
Here we go.
Don't believe it.
Trust me,
no
please.
water in the desert. How could you drown?
Would be the
Go on.
leading cause of death. But surprisingly, it's drowning according to USGS.
Because they get so excited to see
US
water that they drink too much water.
though.
Why do you ruin everybody's shell bomb?
Though.
I ask interesting questions.
So many weeks in a row. Though precipitation in the desert is infrequent, when it does rain, it becomes suddenly and very heavy. Since deserts don't have any water drainage systems in place, the rain will fall too fast for the dry clay or soil to absorb the rainfall. Water overflow becomes excessive and results in quicksand sandstorms, which lead to drowning by sand.
That is a shell bomb because I've never heard the likes of that before.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? So there you go. Shell bomb.
Shelbum.
Shell bomb.
Shell bomb.
Shell bomb.